Hi everyone, welcome to the second video in this series from the Agotapop December Tinies on Shelves download, and we are doing the candy cane today. Let us come in closely and have a little look. It's quite a pretty looking candy cane with just a very thin stripe and a thicker stripe. I am going to do the thicker stripe in red and the thinner one leave white. I think that will be easier. I'm just having a look at my reds. This is the Derwent Chromaflow pencils I'm using, and I think I'm going to use the pompeian red, just because it's a different shade of red to what I used yesterday. It's a little bit darker and slightly pinker. I think it will work well. We'll find out, won't we? Now, when I do a candy cane, I tend to go around the edge like this first of each section, and then start to fade my colour towards the middle, so it looks like it's got a bit of a shine on the candy, like that. And then on this one we just come in from the edges. Now you can do this using several shades of red, so you use a darker one on the outside and then a lighter one. This is so dark. A lighter one on the inside, but I find that just layering up the edges works well enough. And I'm just going to continue round. I'm not used to seeing one with such a thin line. I'm wondering whether I should have done it the other way around and left the thick one white, but we'll see. It'll work. It's just me not being used to it, and this is quite a dark red, isn't it? Maybe a bit too red, but oh well. You can always use a lighter one if you're not keen on it, or if you don't have it. Anyway, I think in my set of 24 Chromaflows I've got the strawberry red and is it the scarlet? The scarlet would work quite well, I think. The strawberry's a bit too orangey, I think. So I hope everyone's doing well this evening, or it's evening here when this video is going to be going out, but it's not. I think for most of you it won't be evening, but I hope everyone's having a good day. It's an exciting and busy time of year. I like it. I like being busy as long as there isn't too much pressure, you know, as long as I'm prepared and early busy, if you know what I mean. So getting a lot of things done early is good. I'm just thinking how I haven't need to buy some Christmas cards. I've got some and I've sent some, the foreign ones to abroad because the posting date's already passed, but haven't done much about anything else yet, so need to be on the ball. I'm trying to decide what colour this ribbon is going to be, because we've got our red and white candy cane. We don't want red, there's too much red already in my opinion. So we need to, we've got this holly, oh that, like that. We've got this holly to do in a green, and then I'll decide, I think. Okay, so let's do a green for the holly, and then we can decide what we're going to do. I think I might keep it quite light and bright. I'm going to use the jungle green, and if it doesn't quite, if I don't think it's dark enough, I can put some other darker colours on it after. So here it is. I'm going to make it darker on the edge and the centre. less colour on the rest. You can hear a car revving its engine. So unnecessary. I don't know why people do it. I mean, I can sometimes understand it. We have a hill start on the traffic lights by us. If you've got a manual gearbox on your car, which less and less people do these days, unless you're in a sports car, it's quite difficult to do that hill start. So you might want to rev up to get up, especially if it's icy. But not really. This morning it was when me and my husband were getting up, someone was zooming along the top road. It's a big A road, which is a major road. A roads are like, you know, we have a sort of most major busy road is a motorway, and then we have a dual carriageway, which is really similar to a motorway. Slightly different driving rules. And then the next is the sort of A road. I'm going to use the Oxford Grey next to do some shading on our white bits of our candy cane. What I want to do is put a little bit on each edge, just a tad there, where the holly and bow might be shading it. Don't want too much. I don't want it to look grey. I just want it to look shadowy, to sort of emphasise that sort of curve sort of thing, to make it look more round. I think it looks quite rounded now. We've been procrastinating. Let's have a quick look. So we could go for yellow, and we've used the yellow yesterday in a lot of our for our star and stuff, and we used red, yellow and green yesterday. I don't really want to do the same thing. I'm wondering whether I can get away with something like pink. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the cerise pink. If you don't like the idea, then watch and see whether you think it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work until I try. I've got to find it though. There it is. It's a reddish pink, which I think, rather than a purpley pink, which I think will go better with our candy cane. And like I did with the ribbon yesterday, I'm just going to put it down lightly and then darken it after. I find it's a bit easier that way. There we go. So this bit needs to be darker here and here. And then I'll start to work on the sort of shading. I think it would be a bit darker there, and at the end like that. And here, and a bit down there. There we go. Now I want to put a few shadows underneath it. I'm going to choose, I think the slate grey might work quite well for that. Squeaky brakes. I'm going to sharpen it. So slate grey, and I'm going to put a little bit in here. Like that. And then just here too, just to, you know, make them look like they're a bit more three-dimensional. There we go, put a little bit in there, not too much. Okay, now I am, what I'm going to do is with my silver, I'm going to go over these stripes that are in between the red and the white on our candy cane. I think, you know, the candy cane doesn't have to be of an edible variety. It could be that it's a decorative one, but also it's nice to add a little bit of shine, like that. Now, there are little dots around this picture, and I'm just thinking about what colour to do those. I think I'm going to do them in the pink. I have a pink metallic pen. I think it might just work because of our pink ribbon. So I'm going to just colour these up in a pink. I also don't use this pink very often, so it's a good reason to use it. Okay. I think I'm going to keep that like that. Nice and simple. The only thing I feel like I want to do is use a tiny bit of the slate grey on the inside of our candy cane, just to make it look slightly more 3D. The difficulty is I've done the silver pen, so I need to make sure that I don't knock it. Just to make it look slightly more curved. I just do a tiny bit on the outside, but not so much. Yeah, that's better. I'm happy with that. Right, I think I am now happy and done. A little bit of a shorter one today, but I was very worried about how red it looked, but actually I think it's okay. Now we've got that silver on there giving it a bit of sparkle. I'm happy with it. So thank you for watching today. Tomorrow's going to take quite a lot longer. I think it's a bit more detailed, but that's fine. We've got a bit of a mix here, some more, some less. So I think it's a good mix of sort of slightly more and slightly less detailed. But thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and happy colouring.